Good morning. Hopefully we have sound right now. I think we have sound. That was awesome by Luis. And you're going to hear it again later. And we're live.
We are live. Thank you to the Groovers. That intro was grooving. It was awesome, man.
I know. It seems like we say the Groovers, but on this one, it's really just one Groover playing like 4 guitars at once.
Right. Luis, great work, man. We send her some challenges over the course of the week, and she definitely stepped up to this one to play the Jay-Z Alicia Keys. That was something else, man. That was good stuff.
Do we want to redo the? You want to do the Empire State Building thing right now so we can play it, or are we saving
that? We can save it for when we do the on this day.
We also have a Groover thing coming up.
Did you pause?
What?
Are you paused? Are we live?
We're live.
Oh, all right. We're live. All right, good.
No, I didn't pause it. Yeah, this is just a quality program that's going out. On Monday, we are going to hear from a different Groover. And they already have a theme for Monday's show that I haven't told you about yet. And I don't
all right. I can't wait for the post-production meeting. I hope Jamie will actually be there. Today's show is sponsored by Ricker Hill Orchards, 8 generations of delicious. They are open. They have Legos, hard cider, yeast available online, plus bread, milk, eggs, butter, sugar, yeast, flour, potatoes, apples, all the essential items, most notably donuts. If you want to stop by the shop, or if you don't feel comfortable walking in, pre-order and they'll bag them up for you, 225-5552. So there's that. We get some birthdays today. Wes Welker turned 38. I thought he would be older than 38, but I guess not.
I'm guessing his age, if he, based on all the hits he took, he probably really is a lot older than 38. I don't know.
Right. I think when you play slot receiver in the NFL, you age in dog years, right? Like,
yeah.
So, but happy birthday to Wes.
They always say that's true of presidents too, like those presidential years, slot receiver.
Right. Barack looked a lot grayer when he got done there.
He did.
You got Curtis Martin turns 47 today. My favorite Martin, as Berman used to call him, the Patriots Jets running back. Heard a cool story on the radio about him this morning. He funds this whole scholarship program at Mount Sinai Hospital to send single mothers to school for free there, and sends doctors on missions all over the world. He's done some pretty cool stuff. So we got him in the country music world. We got Tim McGraw. I'm not a big Tim McGraw fan, but he seems pretty famous.
Yep.
Same. And then on a sad note, Gigi Bryant would have been 14 today. Spent a little bit of time last night looking up some Kobe stuff. I was not like a huge Kobe fan when he played. Always appreciated him. Just appreciate that competitiveness. I remember they interviewed Phil Jackson shortly after he died, and they were talking about how a guy like Kobe, like he's not for everyone. Like the way that he practices is the way that he plays. Like it's no different in practice. Like he's that competitive. Like he's a trash talker. Like he's not going to let you score. Whatever. And he's just like that all the time. So, it just.
I couldn't imagine somebody that just talks trash all the time. That must really grind on people.
I know. It does. And then most importantly, my father, Larry Hathaway, Coach Parbear, as he's known to the 11 football guys, is 72 today.
That deserves. I haven't busted this out in a while, but.
There you go. So, and he's a watcher of the show. He's probably out there watching. So, Dad, happy birthday. He's one of the greatest men on the face of the earth. Awesome guy, and 72 today. So happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday.
All right, and then you can cue the music back up.
All right. This one's worth listening to twice.
Right. This is for our On This Day segment. On this day in 1931, the Empire State Building opened. There you go. You ever been to the Empire State Building?
In New York. I haven't been in it. I've been to it. Have you been in it?
Yeah, I have some relatives that live in New Jersey, and when I was 12, my grandmother, my mom's mom, took us. It was supposed to be me and my cousin Trevor taking us on a trip. We were going to go visit them and go to New York City. We did like Statue of Liberty, Bronx Zoo, Empire State, all of them. And when we got to the airport, he wouldn't get on the plane. He was like, nope. So it was just me and my grandmother. So pretty cool. She passed away quite a while ago, back when I was in high school. So that was a cool time just to have a trip with her to New York City. We did Empire State, Statue of Liberty. Like I said, it was cool. So yeah, it's up there.
Yeah, and also that Jay-Z Alicia Keys song is up there too. That's a great song.
Yeah, when I was looking for New York songs to suggest to Groover, I was kind of cruising around online, and there was some sort of concert. I don't know what event it was, but it was like basically in Times Square, and it was Alicia Keys, because she plays that a similar song without Jay-Z. And
right.
She was out on the piano playing the song, and then all of a sudden, it got part into it, and Jay-Z came out from the back and started rapping over it, and then like the place went, that's like a mic drop right there. Like the place went crazy. It was awesome. So. Good stuff. Thanks again, Groovers. Sports today. NASCAR set to return on May 17th in Darlington, South Carolina. They're going to have 7 races in 11 days.
No fans.
No fans. They're all going to be, the first 3 races are in Darlington, the next 4 in Charlotte, and all racers and pit crew are required to quarantine in mobile homes at the track.
That's very NASCAR.
That is very NASCAR. You're right.
That's cool. And we didn't. Baseball's talking about a potential 4th of July opening. But
and I heard NBA is looking at. There's a basketball complex on the grounds at Disney, and they're talking about quarantining the NBA teams down there and having them play games there.
Huh?
So I don't know. One NBA exec said they were canceling the season, and then LeBron came out and said, we're not canceling anything. So I'll put my money on what LeBron says, I guess. He's kind of like you. He runs everything. What else we got? Character recreation update. What do we got on that, Davis?
So we have not received any yet, but today's a great day for you to find out what character you could look like. What are you going to do? You're not going outside. It's miserable. So get your character recreation things, send them to us.
Yeah, we need them. I want to see some good ones.
We have to work, the Hathaway family can work on one. I might dress my dogs as a character.
The Hathaway boys, by the day of this corona closure, get less and less agreeable to anything. So we'll see what happens. What do you want for dinner? Nothing. We're at that point. So a rainy day should be good for the soul around here. T-shirts going to be done either today or Monday. So we'll have some information on Monday about how we're going to get those out to you.
Right. If we get them today, teachers are going to be going into the rooms to clean out their classrooms. So I think I can get it. Well, actually, even if they're Monday, I think I can get it. So teachers will be able to pick them up. And then I'm going to send an email. I have all the email addresses, and I can figure out the best way to get the rest of them delivered.
Cool. And then Gentura is going to start on mug deliveries tomorrow. Is that true?
Yep, he's picking up some mugs in Brunswick, and he's going to be dropping those off for people too. So we're going to need a lot of pictures of people with their Buzz Media gear because we love promoting ourselves.
Right.
All right, so we brought you guys on. Jamie clearly paying a lot of attention as usual to help with our senior shout-outs.
Right. Senior shout-outs today sponsored by Turner Trimmers down on Route 4 in the Mafia Mall. They're going to start up next week. So get an appointment, filling up fast.
It is definitely going to be haircut time for many of us. All right, so senior shout-outs. Here we go. First one.
Zoe Capone, Central Maine Community College for nursing. Congrats to Zoe. That's awesome. She's got a great personality for that. Nice kid.
Yes, definitely like a friendly nurse face that you would want. I'm a little concerned that she's not standing in the water here. But
she's going for ankle deep in sand instead of pond.
All right. And up next,
Garrett Perry, U.S. Marine Corps.
There you go. Lively kid. It'll be good
He's a
for
lively
him.
kid. He was training pretty hard in the weight room before we left, trying to get ready for the fitness portion of it. So good luck to Garrett. Shelby Varney, York County Community College, veterinary technology, going to be a vet tech.
Nice.
Fits Shelby pretty well.
that's awesome. Yeah, she's gonna do really good at that, and obviously we know she really likes animals with the dogs and everything else.
Right.
Also appreciate the fence in the picture.
There you go.
Yep. No water.
And I'll have you know that she's in my physics class.
Oh, another fence.
And another one in my physics class, Randy Ann Langelier, Central Maine Community College, going for business management administration. Randy's a big watcher of the show as well. So
Yep. And she even sends in ideas for the show.
yes, she does.
I guess that's part of management. She kind of tries to manage us, so
Right.
for that.
I'm not sure anybody can manage you. Maybe she should be your personal manager.
I would love. I need a manager, really.
You do.
All right.
Cole Morin, going to Central Maine Community College as well. Electromechanical technology. He was on the show the other night, said he wants to be an electrician.
Mhm.
He's going to play hoop there. Was one of their, I think he was the first recruit that they announced, the first signing. And I think he'll do pretty well. I've known Cole since he was probably 7, 8 years old. Coached him all the way up through in both sports. And I wish him well, man. He's going to do good things.
Awesome kid. Is that a barn he's leaning against? Looks like
I
a
think
barn.
it's just siding of a house. I don't know. Could be a
A lot
barn.
of wood today.
We got a lot of wood showing up in these pictures. Last one.
Yeah, boy. Alex Morris, Central Maine Community College for business management. That's awesome. So I have lunch duty with Alex in there, and it's awesome because he'll eat his lunch, but then he'll go around table to table, talk to all the kids at lunch, and then he'll usually get up in front of the lunchroom and play a little music, maybe dance a little bit, kind of get the crowd fired up. Which is exactly what you're looking for in a lunch duty. To get the inmates a little crazy right before we return to the cells.
I don't know if anybody has more Hornet love than Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was talking about homecoming when it ended last year. He was talking about this year's. Like he's fired up, loves homecoming, loves Winter Carnival. Just a great kid, and I've known him for quite some time too, back to the old Leeds days, and just excited for him and that opportunity. So good stuff.
Yep. Also leaning against the stone. He broke from the wood. All right. And look who we have this morning. Haley and Alex. Welcome, girls.
Hi.
Hi.
Enjoying your rainy Friday. But the best part of your Friday is that you are on the Morning Buzz right now. So you're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know if we've made you famous or if you've made us famous, but thanks for coming on the show. We got a couple questions to ask you guys. I'm going to start. I have both of you guys in physics. What are you missing the most about my physics class right now?
Stories, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
The crazy stories you share. It's entertaining.
Just remember, the stories that are told in physics stay in physics.
Definitely.
Haley, how about you?
I agree. Definitely. The stories.
I won't ask you for the craziest one because I don't want to get fired on air. So just keep them to yourselves, and the next time I see you, you can tell me what your favorite one is.
Gentera, can you stop tying a fly and just listen to the interview? Like, we have these two awesome girls here, and you're not even paying attention.
This is my bit.
You're on screen. Like, they don't want to watch you tying a fly. God. Maybe,
Why didn't we do that segment?
can I just shut his camera off? He's gone, so we don't have to think about that for a while. And we're still recording, by the way. We have not paused. Girls, I want to know, so obviously it's rough like missing the end of your senior year, but what has been the best benefit of being at home?
Sleeping in every day. I really like that.
We really busted up your Friday morning schedule.
It's fine.
Haley, what about you?
Definitely sleeping in, but also being outside like all day. The sun feels so good when it's not raining.
Say,
Not today.
Gonna be a nice weekend.
theoretically. Should I take Gentera out of timeout?
Yeah, you could take him out of timeout. It's very diva-like of you to control everybody with the mutes and cameras, though. It's certainly appreciated.
It's something I haven't done nearly as much as I should.
I'm surprised
Really
it's taking this
surprised you
long.
haven't turned me off more.
Do you guys have questions for these two? That's what I thought. All right.
Actually, I want to know what they don't miss about physics class.
Oh, what do you not miss about physics? That's a good question, Hickson.
The math portion, when we had to do all those problems that you assigned in the textbook.
It's so true. So true.
You know, if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger.
Killed me a little bit.
A little bit.
Do I not get a question? I get pulled out of timeout and I don't get a question?
No, go ahead. Let's get.
All right. Thanks. What's the?
He doesn't have a question.
No, I do have a question. What's the? I gotta get the words or I stutter. I'm stuttering. What's the thing you miss? You're going to miss most about Levitt?
Alex, you go first.
But I don't know. I like the sense of community, I guess. How everybody's kind of close. That'll be sad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna miss seeing your guys' faces every day because like you're familiar, you're friendly, you're teachers. Yeah.
Awesome. So you know what's gonna break up that sense of community is our game we're about to play.
There you go.
See, that's a segue.
Right, little game we call Gotta Choose, where we give you an option and you have to choose one. The last question I'm going to leave a little more open-ended for you, but here you go. Haley, you go first on this one.
Okay.
Gotta choose early release or late arrival.
Early release, definitely, because I can go to the racetrack.
Alex, how about you?
Late arrival.
Whoa! Can I pause? No, not the episode, but the racetrack.
Yeah.
Are you Holbrook? Are you playing the ponies?
No. On Fridays, when I have early release and there's a race during the spring, I get to go with my dad, so I get to leave early.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know if you were slipping down over to off track.
No.
I think we need to clarify. You didn't mean like when you did you mean when you get an early release? Or did you mean like snow condition type like event?
No, because I have early release every other day, and so I get to leave at like 12:40, and I could go to the Oxford Plains Speedway with my dad. So it's nice.
That's
cool.
Because that reminds me of my dream, which is someday I want like so we'll have like the 2-hour delay because it's snowing. I want the 2-hour delay, so we come in at 9:45, and then like, oh, the snow's coming back. Early release at 11, so we're only there for an hour and 15 minutes. My dream someday. You know,
some of us dream of good health, wealth, stuff like that. It's good to know that you're that's what you hope for. All right, we're going with Alex first on the next one.
Pizza sticks with marinara or the grilled cheese with tomato soup?
Grilled cheese with tomato soup.
Ooh.
Pizza sticks.
I don't like marinara sauce that much.
The pizza sticks are an all-time Levitt classic, but I've taken a liking to the grilled cheese with the tomato soup. It's old school.
I never used to like grilled cheese, so.
All right, Haley, we'll go with you first for this one. This is an important one.
This is a really important one.
Science or social studies?
Social studies because I love history. Sorry, Half.
Alex?
Science.
All right, we have a split. If Maddie Springer was here, she could break the tie, but she's still sleeping in. I'm sure she would say science, especially since she's part of the reigning Dancing with the Staff championship team.
That's not what this is about. And
Yeah,
All right, next one.
That's not even connected at all.
no,
That
it's-
was just a way for him to say he's the reigning champ.
I
That's all
don't
that-
know what you're talking about, Hickson. We've got the next question though. We're on a time limit here.
we really got to get things
Very
moving.
bad.
All right,
Go ahead, Davis.
Ed Sheeran or Shawn Mendes?
Shireen.
What did you
Ed
say?
Sheeran.
I don't know how to pronounce
Say it
it.
wrong. Just
It's
say it wrong.
Sharon.
Ed
Edward
Sheeran.
Sheeran or Shawn Mendes?
Ed Sharon.
Huxley?
Shawn Mendes.
Haley, you got that one right. Alex, you did not.
I like Ed Sheeran's music.
All right, next one's out of the Disney genre here. Ariel or Elsa?
Elsa.
I was gonna say Elsa.
Oh, that was very decisive. All right, last
All right.
question.
You guys
Beth-
are both wrong on that one, by the way.
I think it's weird you have opinions on some of these questions.
Right. I was wondering the same thing. I didn't know Half was a big Ariel guy.
Yeah, huge Ariel guy. Love the Little Mermaid. It's awesome, man.
All right, this one's not a choice. It's wide open. Best TikToks at Leavitt Area High School. Who do you got?
What do you mean?
Like, who makes the best TikToks?
I don't watch them. I don't know.
Nothing. Haley?
I don't have TikTok, so
I appreciate both of you.
I do too.
I watch TikTok all the time. I've just never. I think I saw Davis's with the dogs. I like that one.
the best part though is when we're in Hath's physics class and Maddie and Abby make their TikToks.
Right.
I do have to say that's awesome.
Who do you think is the better dancer, Maddie or Abby?
Abby.
Would you have answered Maddie if she was on the show?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
This is what you get for
Awesome.
being.
All right, we gotta keep things rolling here, guys. This show is gonna be like 2 hours. It's not really.
All right, let me give you. We've got one thing before we announce the videos here. We have a breaking news update. An update on the Kim Jong-un situation.
Oh, right.
Ooh,
It's
in.
breaking. Apparently, according to the Google, a North Korean defector has said that he is 99% sure that he's dead. So I'm still going with dead. How about you, Davis?
Wait, all right. So Hickson, have you created the meter?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh look at Hickson.
Kim Jong-un health meter. It goes from riding a horse, fine, coma, almost dead, dead. Okay. The riding the horse one's on there because, as I told you earlier, Morgan, there was a video of him riding a horse, and I was reading the South Korean expert on North Korea said that he thinks that's real, and he really was riding a horse. Therefore, very far away from dead.
Was he like Weekend at Bernie's riding the horse, or was he actually riding the horse? Like,
They may have just taped him on there. I don't know.
who knows? All right, we got some videos to announce. We've got the parking, hopefully a parking
We
pump
have,
today.
we have to do the top six.
Oh, we got to do the top six. Let's get on it.
Today's top six. Top
Top
six.
six things the science department says.
And we're gonna have the two girls. I don't know who wants to go first. You guys are gonna alternate.
Haley, why don't you start? Go with number 6.
Okay. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
I knew that was going to be on here.
Common statement from the biology teachers.
Solid bio.
Followed by-
I didn't even know that.
Number 5.
Wait. I just say I took a bio quiz. I had to watch Madison's class, and they were taking a quiz, and it was like labeling the parts of the cell. I was like, I can do that. Turns out I cannot do that. I very badly failed.
So you failed biology and physics both.
I,
You weren't very good on the math quiz in my class that day either.
I did better on the physics test than I did on the bio.
We'll have to kick you down to concepts in physics and send you down to DeSoy. See if he teaches better than me anyway. So see if he can get you coached up. All right, number 5. Brrr.
Rocks are hard and water is wet.
The foundation of chemistry from Dwayne Lovett right there.
Right, that's old school and
All right.
true.
It is.
Number 4.
What does that even say? Today is a surprise quiz.
No,
Which
not-
science teacher is most likely to say that, do you think?
I feel like Schmidt because sometimes she doesn't tell us.
I was going to go with Stockwell. He seems like a pop quiz kind of guy.
seemed like a pop quiz kind of guy. That's what I thought.
Yeah, that was my guess. All right, number 3.
This person is in my physics class.
Oh, that's got to be DeSoy.
No, that is popularized by our senior shout-out segment where Hathaway leads always by telling you who's in his physics class.
Right.
Maybe I'm
Which
the anonymous
happens
person
to be
setting up that site.
90% of
Points
the
today.
season.
Thanks for counting, Hickson.
Whatever.
Number 2.
Who farted? Oh, it was me.
I think we all know who that was.
There's only one person.
That would be?
Bree Dagon? Is that what you guys are thinking?
That is Mr. Gone. Such a farter.
No, we all know that that's Coach Gray.
All right.
All right.
One.
Number 1 on the list.
All right, guys, we're gonna go paint the lines on the football field today.
That sounds like a Coach Gray lesson plan right there.
Sounds like a Coach Hathaway or a Coach Gray. A lot of science involved in painting those lines straight, I'm assuming.
There we go. Well, thank you, girls, for joining us today in the top 6.
Awesome.
Welcome.
We
Welcome.
miss you guys.
Yeah, it was great to see you.
Yeah, good to see you guys.
And Hathaway, what do we have?
Yeah, so we, I think, are going to have a park and pump, although that's a little in question. We're a little iffy on that one. But if we do, it'll be sponsored by Angelo's, best place for gas, pizza, and conveniences. Then we're going to have, finally, the unveiling of the interdepartment trivia feud from the science department. You'll see Mr. Hathaway's team go up against Miss Madison's team. That is sponsored by Hurricanes Premium Soup and Chowder. Get some bisque in your belly. You want to call them up and make an order, it's 946-3354.
Hathaway's gonna feature in advertising when he just makes up the plug.
That's a true statement from their Facebook page, man.
Oh, all right.
But happy to help out these local businesses with the sponsors. You guys certainly can, send us your stuff and we'll get it to you. And I did forget to mention today that the top 6 is sponsored by Twisted Scissors, right down the road from my house. If you've got long hair, they're not going to take it. And Brittany Wallingford, she's opening up next week as well. So if you need an appointment, you can call down there, 577-6476. And with that, Davis, get up these videos, and then Hickson, Ginter, and I will see you on the wrap-up.
Everybody should be getting back into their virtual learning. Welcome back, Portland High School. Everybody should be getting back into their virtual learning. Today, safety lesson. Always wear your helmet when you're on your bike. Make sure you get out, get your exercise in, and be safe out there. Go Bulldogs!
Welcome to the, what do we call this? Interdepartment Trivia Feud.
Yes, that's the name.
Today we have a science versus science matchup, and clearly Stockwell is going to be on team 1 there with Stockwell, Madison, Dagon, and Chapman versus Talbot, Boutot, Parkin, and Hathaway. And now I know, Bree, you complained. What was your complaint you said before?
I said all the math questions were pre-1995. So I had like 0 chance.
This is Trivial Pursuit 1992. So
That's not helpful.
every question is about something
Right.
that happened in the year 1992. So I really expect that you and Parkin will do well.
Sorry, team, in advance.
I don't know. Top team 1, which someone needs to be your captain.
Rachel, Little Housewife.
Rachel, do you want my right hand or left hand?
Right, Rachel Wright.
All right. So here is your first question. What rock star got 2 years probation for touching off a riot at one of his concerts?
A rabbit?
What rock star got 2 years probation for touching off a riot at one of his concerts?
What riot?
You guys can
Anybody?
talk to each other.
I don't know. I'd guess Ozzy Osbourne, but
That's what I was gonna guess, because I was thinking about the rabbit.
1992 though. I don't know. Ozzy just bit a head off a bat or something like that at a
Right.
concert. So.
Right. It wasn't a rabbit.
Sounds like something he'd do.
I thought it was a rabbit.
Could have got coronavirus back then, probably.
Should we just go with Ozzy Osbourne?
Is that your final answer?
Final
Sure.
answer.
Incorrect. Team 2, you have a chance for
Chance to
steal.
steal, guys. What do we think?
I was -5 years old, so I have no idea.
I was thinking
I'm
92,
gonna-
maybe
I-
Axl Rose.
So, yeah, that's who
What
I
do you
was
think?
thinking of.
Axl Rose.
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, that's what we're going with. Axl Rose.
That is correct. And you guys are taking the lead.
I've
Steal.
never heard of that person in my life. Great.
Guns N' Roses. You've
Guns
never
N'
heard of
I've
Roses.
heard of that. I have
Guns
no
N'
clue.
Roses.
That was my first concert, actually. Guns N'
Yeah, it
Roses.
was my second.
There were
it
no
was
riots, though.
I never went to another one.
There we
All right.
go.
Second, Team 2. Who did Magic Johnson call the smartest player he ever played against?
I would probably say Larry Bird.
Yeah, Bird. Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna go with Larry Bird. Final answer.
You think Bird is the word?
Bird is the word.
That is correct. It is Larry Bird. 2-0 lead. All right, Team 1.
So you look mad over there.
Madison is really upset about what's happening right now. So
Well, you asked the basketball coach the basketball question. Come on.
She got to pick
Right.
the hand of the question.
What about me? I got it right.
Right? Who talked been on both of them?
all right. What long dead variety show host came back in a Christmas special, a coffee table book, and syndicated reruns in 1990?
Too much. I can't handle all this information.
What was the last part? In what year?
So everything is 1992.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
But what long dead variety show host came back and did a Christmas special, a coffee table book, and syndicated reruns?
Bob Barker?
Sure.
I think
I
he's
can't
still
think.
alive then.
Butak
Butak
says no,
shaking her
though.
head no.
I feel
No,
like
I see
yeah.
Butak shaking her head.
Who taught you're not a good poker
All
player?
right,
Stop
so
it.
nope, not Bob Barker.
What about Ed McMahon?
Sure. What do we think?
Yes.
That's your guess? Ed McMahon was still alive in 1992. That is incorrect.
Ah,
I'm so confused, though. You said he was dead.
He
We
was
get a chance
long
to
dead
steal.
in 92. He'd already been dead a long time.
1992.
Buta, what do you think?
It was wasn't it the guy who did Family Feud?
Oh, I know what it is. I know who it is.
A little late now.
Can we feel back?
I don't know the name.
One more try.
It
One
was
more try.
the guy before Ray Dawson. Do you remember who it was, Jess?
I don't know.
You guys have a guess?
We'll go with Ray Dawson.
That is incorrect. You don't get a point, but you want to see if you can steal it back anyway, Stockwell?
Was it Ed Sullivan?
It was Ed Sullivan.
Yeah, Sullivan. Oh, yep.
All right.
Somebody else Bree does not know.
Nope. I'm gonna Google all these guys later.
All right. So it remains 2-0. Which icy twosome teamed up for a song from Trespass, formerly titled Looters?
I know this one. I've got it. It's Ice-T and Ice Cube. Final answer.
That is correct.
This is rigged.
I like
You
the
guys work a lot
self-pause
together.
I was thinking Vanilla
You
Ice.
two work together. You're feeding him all the answers.
I am not being. Trust
No,
me,
if you
nobody
watch the
wants me to
show-
lose more than I do.
Right. If you watch the show, you know that Davis wants me to lose this.
All right. Time for team one. Let's get back in the game here. It's not over yet.
It's over.
It's done.
What type of limits for politicians did voters in 14 U.S. states approve?
Multiple choice?
What type of limits for politicians did voters approve?
How many terms they can
Wait,
serve?
sorry, give us some choices.
How many terms they can serve?
This is 1992, so there had to have been term limits before then.
It's 92, not 82, Rachel.
I'm so confused.
Did you just say 82?
I'm just confused. All right, term limits.
Is your final answer?
I guess so.
That doesn't sound very confident.
It has to wait. So it has to be.
No, it's
like,
correct. You already-
they set
you already-
this in '92.
We got it?
Yes, it was correct.
Okay.
3-1. All right. What computer company said it would cut its 350,000 member staff by 40,000 people?
Is it our
Again,
turn?
Yeah, it's our turn. 1992. IBM.
IBM.
I am going to trust Bhutat in this area, and we're going to go with IBM for our final answer.
That is correct.
Woo!
4-1.
Rigged. That's rigged.
Madison's so
Can
angry.
we get like a food science or a biology question?
Should have went left, Rachel. Should have went left.
All right. What nation saw over 1,000 people killed in a week of Hindu versus Muslim rioting in December?
That's December of 92, not this year.
December
clarification
92.
that time.
What nation saw over 1,000 people killed in a week of Hindu versus Muslim rioting?
Persian Gulf area.
Well, yeah, it's like
Persian Gulf
India,
War.
Afghanistan, Pakistan.
Does it end in Stan?
I cannot tell you that.
Cheating.
Hindu?
Hindu versus Muslim.
It probably ends in Stan, I would think.
About like, when was like, oh, Cambodia? I don't know.
Anyone? I would guess India. That would be my guess.
Okay, fine, India.
Great.
Oh, Bhutan likes that one.
Correct.
Hey!
I did not think you were going to get that when you were going with the stands, but all right, 4-2.
We need a steal.
What British royal's blood sample helped to identify the remains of Tsar Nicholas II and his family through a DNA match?
Oh.
British Royals blood sample. What was the rest of it?
So what British royal's blood sample helped to identify the remains of Tsar Nicholas II and his family through a DNA match?
He's looking it up. Bhutan's looking it up. Make her put her phone down.
Hands up. Hands up.
Hands, go show hands.
I'll
Is
step
it-
away from the.
Is it possible that it's Princess Diana? Did she die around that time?
She wasn't royal though.
I don't know.
Just by marriage.
You got
Was
anybody
it
else?
British? You said
British.
British.
Yep.
What do you got, people? Time's running out.
Jess, you got anything?
No. It's happened in 1992?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, Tsar Nicholas II was killed a lot longer back.
I didn't know he was British.
Well,
All those royal people are related.
What do you got, Bhutat?
I keep thinking it's the queen's. Is it the current queen's brother?
We got a
But
name on that?
I don't know. I
All right,
don't
you
know the
got
name.
3 seconds. You got to come up with a name.
No name.
We will go with with Edward.
That is incorrect. Team 1, do you have a steal?
Chapman, do we know this?
I was thinking Queen Elizabeth.
Is that the Queen Mother?
Princess Di was American, but it would go trace it back to Queen Elizabeth, and you can trace that back to Queen Victoria.
Let's do it.
Okay. Queen Elizabeth it is.
It is actually Prince Philip.
Ah,
I don't even know who he is.
That's her husband, isn't it?
yeah, I think so.
I teach U.S. history. All right, it's 4-2. Four questions left. Ready? Who announced that he would return to play a 20th season with the Kansas City Royals? Rachel, this was in 92.
That's baseball.
Thank you.
Even I knew that.
20th season?
20th season, Royals. Anyone? The only name that pops in my head is George Brett.
George Brett.
Final answer? Confidently? That is correct.
Hey!
Hey.
And only
Yeah,
one.
hell of a tray.
All right. What New York Met made $6.1 million for hitting a measly 249?
In 92, 6.1 million for hitting a measly 249.
92.
A lot of money in 92.
That is, I would say
That was before him.
maybe Darryl Strawberry. He's a pretty famous Met. He was young, I think, in 86, so he still would have been around in 92.
Who's the one who got paid, like, he's still getting paid now and he was done, like, years ago? Isn't Bobby Bonilla?
Bobby
on the
Bonilla.
Mets?
Yeah,
Wasn't he on the
Bobby
Mets?
Bonilla.
Could have been him.
Yeah, but I don't think he was on the Mets in 92. I would have guessed he was probably
That's the
with
only Met I
Pirates,
know.
because I think he played with Bonds. We're going to go with Darryl Strawberry. Final answer.
Incorrect. Team one, you want to steal?
Yeah, we do. Of course.
We should say the one Will said. I mean, Mr.
I think
Parker
so. That
said.
Bobby guy. That Will said.
No.
No.
Never mind.
that's not right.
6.1. They had to be good at something, and Mets are National League, so I'm thinking it was a good pitcher who just, pitchers didn't bat very well. So I'm thinking Dwight Gooden.
I like
Dwight
that.
Dwight Gooden.
Gooden.
What do we think?
Sure.
That sounds great.
All right, we'll go with Dwight.
Now, it's funny because both teams would have done well by listening to the person who wasn't born
Oh,
yet.
Parker.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
All right, 4-3. Last category is the wild card. So this would tie it up if you guys could get it. How many ex-presidents was the United States government supporting at the end of December 92?
What do we want to go with?
92.
At least 4.
Reagan.
Kennedy, Carter, Ford.
Kennedy was dead.
Was he dead? He was dead by then.
I think he died in 63.
Oh my God.
Oh, I wasn't alive then either, so.
So
Reagan?
Reagan was definitely one. Ford.
Read the question again.
No, Bhutan. Wait till it's our turn.
Ray, Carter,
Should we go with 4?
You got to get a guess here.
Is it the closest without going over?
No.
Wrong game show.
I'm only coming up with 3, but
What about Bush? When did Bush and Clinton?
he was president. No,
When
he
did
wasn't.
Monica Lewinsky happen?
Oh, that was after 92.
That was later.
Okay,
So you got, Reagan was like
in the
the
80s.
80s. Yeah,
Makes
so I think he would have been the most recent.
I think we go with 4. We got to be missing somebody.
Either 3 or 4. You pick, Little Housewife. 3 or 4.
Yeah, I'm going to go with 4.
That is correct.
Ties it up.
Is
What was the answer?
It's 4. It's Reagan, Carter, Ford, and Nixon.
Nixon.
All right, so it's all tied, but we still have one more question. If you guys get this right, you get the win. Otherwise, they'll get a chance to get a steal. What was the What was University of California student Andrew Martinez ordered to begin wearing to classes after his third arrest?
Could it be clothes?
Well, if that's the answer, that was just way too easy.
You guys think of something else?
I mean, like an ankle monitor, maybe. But that feels like a weird trivia question. I have no idea.
Read the
You
question
guys want to
again.
go with?
No, you can't read the question again.
Oh, you.
I think I
Yes, he can. Why can't he? Why can't he?
One more time, Davis.
All right. What was University of California student Andrew Martinez ordered to begin wearing to classes after his third arrest?
I think it's clothes, I think.
I would go with clothes too.
All right, we're going to do it. Clothes, final answer.
That is correct.
That's cheap.
So much anger up top here. That's
Very
that is-
sassy.
Now, wait a minute. Was it a particular piece of clothing, like shirt or pants, or was it just clothes in general?
It just says clothes. That's all we got.
I'm sure it was pants, Stockwell.
Congratulations, you guys. Well played.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
It was competitive. It was close. It was close.
Thank you guys for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks. It was great.
Davis, are we on? Jamie, can you unmute? Are you giving us the wrap-up sign, Davis? Can you give us that? I like it when you do that. Jamie, hold up that fly again. What was that?
Had a bunch. Look at this. Boom. It's what we've been working on this morning.
Beautiful. You know, one day that's what your mustache is going to look like.
One of these days. One of these days. Man, no, I'm tying some saltwater flies. I'm ready to go to the ocean. I don't know about you guys, but I want to go to the beach.
I'll go with you. I'm not much of a fisherman. I have done some ocean fishing before. The last time I did, I threw up off the boat when we got out there because it was so bad. It was a little bit of a rough trip. So, but I'll drive you there, and then you can go out and fish, and then I'll drive you back just so I can hang out on the beach.
Good. Yeah.
Be all for that. What'd you guys think of the trivia game?
And pretty close. I mean, I liked the amount of rule changes that Madison was trying to make.
It was pretty rough there for a while too.
What did you think of Parkin's stunt double?
I thought that was awesome.
For the Parkin pump,
That,
right?
I mean, going through that guy's Twitter. That guy's hilarious.
He is hilarious. Thanks for Coach Mr. O'Leary, for the AD from Portland, for helping us out today. He's put some good stuff up on Twitter if you want to follow.
LaRoche, you got to step it up.
Yeah, LaRoche, we need something, man.
Oh, we got a birthday.
Oh yeah, we got that.
Birthday.
Happy birthday to Keegan Drayton. Happy birthday, Keegan. And then I think that brings us to the last thing, which is the quote of the day, which today is sponsored by Greenwood Orchards on Route 4. They're opened up now. They're busy at the stand today, baking and pressing a brand new batch of cider. Stop in from 8 to 5 on Friday and Saturday and stock up. Curbside pickup is available. Please call ahead, 225-3764. We have a great outro coming today. Our quote of the day today is, how you do anything is how you do everything, which if you guys haven't watched some of the Inky Johnson stuff on YouTube, he's awesome. It's a pretty good pick-me-up, some great messages you could use. He's a guy who played at Tennessee and suffered kind of a terrible injury, but he's a motivational speaker now. And the kind of quote comes from talking about Kobe. He's a great basketball player, but he was kind of disappointed with himself in the type of father he was because he missed one of his daughter's recitals, and that's kind of what led to him doing the helicopter stuff. Was he wanted to be first. So cool stuff. Good quote. Outro today, Luis Gruber, New York, with our Empire State theme today. It's going to be fantastic. Davis, dial that up for us. You guys have a good weekend, and we will see you on Monday. Peace out.
I also just want to say, Morgan, you did a great job getting this song up. It's already up on the Instagram. People can check that out. And that's why I yell at you, because you get things done.